Hello, welcome to the Child Care Systems Transformation Provider Hub training for certified providers. In this edited version of the re-recording, we will be focusing on preparing for an upcoming site visit, as well as training and support resources. Next, we'll walk through how to prepare for an upcoming site visit in the Provider Hub. Once again, we'll walk through an example with Sabrina. Tracy, a licensor, sends Sabrina an email to schedule her annual site visit for the Sunny Day program. They determine a day and time that works for them. Sabrina logs into the Provider Hub and can see her pre-visit information. She reviews and updates director information and personnel details with background study numbers. She adds 2 staff members and removes another. Then she provides known closure dates, location information, and enrollment information. Now she can submit. We had our visit. Tracy identified one violation for a staff person missing a required training during the visit and issued a correction order, which Sabrina can view in the Provider Hub. Later that week, Sabrina provides documentation that the violation has been corrected. No further action is needed. Next, we'll walk through a demonstration of how to review your pre-visit information in the Provider Hub. Once again, we are logged in as Sabrina on the Provider Hub homepage. To view site visits, from the homepage, we'll navigate to the Visits and click. And here you'll be able to see all of your upcoming as well as completed visits. So here you can see there was one last year in 2022, and there is another one upcoming at the end of the month. You can view that by viewing the status between completed versus planned. And to view your pre-visit information, you will navigate to the name column and click on the number to open the pre-visit information for the visit. So I will click. And here you'll see a confirmation explaining that your yearly visit is scheduled for that upcoming date that you saw on the menu screen. And then once again, we have the steps that will guide you through that information that is requested. So you'll see here, there is the same sort of format where you have the previous and next that will guide you through each step. And here it's asking for some high-level director involvement. You will see here the next step is to provide a summary of personnel. Here you can edit your existing personnel list or add new personnel that might have joined. Provide those known closure dates. Maybe if there will be a field trip where some of the center directors will be gone assisting. Location information. This is to provide some guidance on where the licensor should park or what they should do when they get there. For example, buzz to make sure that they are let in. And then finally confirming the number of students enrolled and just showing the ages served. And then finally, we'll submit that information and that will go directly to your assigned licensor to review and plan for your upcoming visit. So that concludes the pre-visit information request as part of site visits.
Now we'll cover training and support resources available. Here you're seeing the summary of the ways DHS will be providing support to providers. I know there's a lot going on here, but I want to call your attention to a few highlights. You'll see in the lighter blue row at the top that there will be self-service, certification and licensing, and also technical support. Anyone can access self-service support at any time. There will be FAQs, video instructions, recorded training sessions, and printed materials available on demand related to your Provider Hub experience. But we also know that sometimes it's helpful to talk to another human. You can still get certification questions answered by a licensor via phone or email. And finally, technical issues like password or account problems, broken website pages, or saving issues can be directed to our technical experts via email, and they'll work with you to resolve any challenges. So you'll know that multiple layers of support will be ready for you to access when the system goes live later this year. During this transformation, we're keeping equity and accessibility front of mind because we know that computer and internet access are not universal. There are a number of resources available to providers to assist with technology and internet access. Child Care Aware offers childcare services grants that can be used to cover the cost of technology. Various organizations offer low-cost services and resources for internet access, computers, software, and technology training and support. We'll make sure these links are available for everyone to obtain and reference in the future. Thank you for listening to the Child Care Systems Transformation Training for Provider Hub, specifically for certified providers.
Copyright 2023. State of Minnesota, Department of Human Services. Produced by Minnesota Department of Human Services. 444 Lafayette Road, St. Paul, Minnesota 55155. 651-431-2000. Toll free 800-657-3663. Toll free TTY 800-627-3529. Video phone 651-964-1514. Website https://mn.gov/DHS/. The Minnesota Department of Human Services, DHS, prohibits discrimination in its public services because of race, color, creed, religion, political beliefs, national origin, sex, public assistance status, marital status, age, sexual orientation, or disability. Direct discrimination complaints to the DHS Civil Rights Coordinator at dhs.info@state.mn.us or 651-431-2000. Individuals with disabilities may request reasonable modifications to receive DHS services by contacting its Americans with Disabilities Act coordinator at DHS_ADA@state.mn.us or 651-431-3040.